The 2018 Ford Expedition Platinum. Hi, I'm Tim Bartz, Internet Sales Manager here at McArthur Ford, Salina, Kansas. In this video, we're going to go around the outside and take a look at the inside and go over all the standard as well as optional equipment that is available on your Platinum trim of the 2018 Ford Expedition. So this is going to be a very thorough video. We're going to go around the outside first and talk about all the standard equipment and then different packages and optional equipment at the very end. If you want to move ahead, if you're watching this on YouTube, you can do that and look at the timestamps down below, as well as those different packages and optional equipment. I'll have the prices as well as the timestamps for them as well down there in the description. So definitely check that out and move around if you need to. Hopefully this would be a great video for you to reference back to if you're wanting a little more information. So this is not a review, it is more of an informational video, exactly what's going to come standard and what are the different packages from the factory that you're going to want to order your vehicle with. So this has been a while being able to do an Expedition Platinum, because this is finally we got one in stock that wasn't a sold unit, so I'm able to do this video for you. So hopefully you really like it. First, let's talk about some of the safety features. Just like in the XLT as well as the Limited, all the same safety features that are going to be in that Platinum. But let's run through those real quickly. You're going to have that dual stage front airbag for the driver and front passenger. It's going to deploy a different size airbag there on the front of the vehicle, depends on how close you are to the steering wheel. Also, you're going to have side impact airbags for the driver and front passenger as well to help protect them from those side collisions. It's going to deploy the airbag out of the seat to kind of protect you from the side of the vehicle there. Also, you have the safety canopy airbag. That's going to come down and deploy down from the top of the roof. It's going to protect those in the first, second, and third row from the glass and different things from the side, as well as a rollover situation to really just kind of surround you by those pillows and those airbags to really protect you from everyone inside there. Also, you're going to have the Advanced Track with roll stability control, and that's Advanced Track is a really complex system that uses a series of brakes for the different wheels to help you keep you on your intended path. Especially useful on those slick driving roads or those turns where you're maybe going into them a little too fast and that kind of thing. It's going to really help you with that and hopefully keep you from having a rollover situation as well. Now, if you are in an accident and happen to be off the road, it's going to have SOS post-crash alert system that's going to honk the horns and flash the lights, so that way people know that you're off the road and you need help. Also, you're going to get 911 assist that's going to come along with your Microsoft Sync technologies, which we'll talk more about here in just a little bit. It helps you call 911 if you're having an accident there. Also, there for those in the back seat, so that those kids don't open those doors on you, you do have the rear locks back there, those child locks. Safety locks for those doors, so that way they can't open those up. And then you're also going to get rear inflatable seat belts for those two outbound seats in the second row as well. That's going to deploy those airbags for those seats. And then don't forget, you have that latch system, that lower anchors and tethers for children to help secure those child seats down into the back of those seats more securely than with our normal seat belt. So again, some great safety precautions, and we're going to talk about some other mechanical things as we move to the front of the vehicle. Now, the Expedition is going to be available in either the two-wheel drive, or you can get it in four-wheel drive. You can also get it in either the regular length, or you can get it in the Max. And the Max is that extended length, is what they've called it the EL in previous years. Now for this new body style, you're going to get, it's called the Max. And that Max gives you the maximum amount of rear cargo room behind that back seat, is the way I like to call it. So you have those different options within those. Now for fuel economy for those, your two-wheel drive, a regular length is going to get you about 17 miles per gallon in the city, about 24 miles per gallon on the highway. Not too bad there. You go to the extended length for the two-wheel drive, you're going to have the same in the city, that's 17, about 23 miles per gallon on the highway. And if you like to go with the four-wheel drive regular length, you're going to get about 17 miles per gallon in the city and about 22 miles per gallon on the highway. And if you'd like to go with the four-wheel drive Max, about 16 miles per gallon in the city and about 21 miles per gallon on the highway. So it's kind of the breakdown on that for the mileage there. It's going to come standard with the 3.5 liter V6 EcoBoost engine. Very powerful engine for the Platinum. It does get beefed up. So now you're going to have 400 horsepower. You're going to have 480 foot-pound of torque. It's going to also come with your 10-speed automatic transmission with select shift. And select shift means it allows you to be able to put it in that sport mode. There are also those different drive modes that are available with this, especially in your four-wheel drive modes, that allow you to be able to put it in different modes for the different feel of the Expedition, especially for the new terrain management system that you're seeing in the 18 Expedition. So plenty of capability behind the engine, that transmission. Also, it's going to come with auto start-stop technology as standard equipment on all of those. Auto start-stop means that when you pull up to that stoplight, it's going to automatically shut the vehicle off. and then when you let go of the brake, it's going to go ahead and start it back up for you. So, and that system works really well. I've had some people comment on some other videos on the F-150 that they don't like that and how it might affect their starter and such like that. It really doesn't have that impact. That system has actually been out for several years. It's been tested. It's been tried. It is pretty flawless. In fact, in one of my demos, I had that as a engine, that start-stop technology, and it works great. I think you'll like it. If you don't like it, you can just hit the button and it'll deactivate that. It's real simple and easy to do there. Now let's talk about some of the styling here on the front of it. The Platinum Edition does upgrade the grille a little bit. So you're going to see the chrome 2 bars that come through here on both sides of the Ford emblem. And you're going to have that satin chrome finish here in the middle. These nice bars, or the grille here in the middle, just looks real sharp, kind of makes it pop a little bit there on the front. You're going to also see that satin chrome finish down here on the middle of the lower bumper as well down there. You're going to see the chrome accents around these LED fog lights that you're going to have now on the Platinum Edition of standard equipment. You saw that as a limited 302A package equipment that's going to be standard on your Platinum. Also, you're going to have standard LED automatic headlights as well. So your headlights are going to also be automatic as well. And so really nice. The automatic means they're going to come on automatically as it gets dark. Also, you're going to get auto high beams, just like your automatic headlights. They're going to come on if there's nobody in front of you and you're on a dark street or on the highway. If someone approaches you with those lights, or if you're in the city lights, it's going to go ahead and shut those off. So that is something that can be deactivated as well in your settings screen if that's something you don't like. So real nice system within that. Also, you're going to get that driver assist package that we saw in the limited edition with the 302A as an optional equipment. It's going to all be standard on this, which gives you the auto high beams. Also gives you a lot of technology features. And the first one you're going to notice is it's going to have that pre-collision assist with pedestrian detection. And that's going to give you the front sensors on the up there. It's also going to give you this sensor up here on the window there that will detect pedestrians or other vehicles if they're in front of you and you're not stopping or hitting the brake. And it's going to initiate that brake support. So I love that system and how that works. And because of that, you're getting that front collision, those front sensing system up there, and the sensor on the windshield. You're also going to get the adaptive cruise control with stop and go. And so what's great about that is you have that cruise set. You can set the gap and you want that to register, but you come up behind somebody, if they're going slower than you, then it's going to slow you down to go their speed until you pass them, or it's safe to speed back up and it'll resume. And even come to complete stop as well. So that's what the stop and go means. So that's a real nice system as well. And then you're going to also get the lane keeping system. So this is a really nice system. It includes a lane keeping alert, also the driver alert, and the lane keeping assist, which will help you keep you in your lane. A lot of other companies will have a lane departure warning and that kind of thing. This one actually will help keep you in your lane. So it does, you kind of use a torque vectoring to bump you back in your lane if you get close to that line. So that's a really nice system that comes with this. And then you do have the sensors on the side as well as the front to give you a perimeter sensing as you're backing up or going into different parking spaces, and it includes the enhanced active park assist. And this is the new one that will include not only parallel parking the vehicle, but reverse perpendicular parking as well as park out. So I do have a video on our YouTube channel under the how-to videos. You can check it out, exactly how this system works from an inside as well as an outside perspective when it first came out on the edges last year. So I think you'll like that video. So do check that out, and it goes over exactly how this system works, and even it'll back you up in those parking spaces. And if you get in some tight parallel parking spaces, it'll help you get out of spots as well. So that's a real nice system. Again, this is all part of that driver alert package that's going to also include your rain sensing wipers up here and windshield wiper deicers. Rain sensing wipers, they work if you have your wipers in that intermittent setting. It's going to automatically turn those wipers on when it starts to rain on you. So when that windshield's wet, it's going to go ahead and turn them on. So if it rains a little bit harder, they're going to start wiping a little bit faster for you, and you don't have to do anything. So that's really nice. Also, the windshield wiper deicers, if you live like we do here in Kansas, where that defrost will melt off that snow and the ice off the windshield, those wipers still are wet. And so what usually happens here in Kansas when it's cold is those wipers will freeze up on you. The windshield wiper deicers will help with that so you don't have that happen. So again, a lot of things that have gone into this, a very thorough video as I mentioned, a lot of technologies that are going to be standard equipment in all your Platinums. Let's move around to the side and show you some other features. Now, as we move around to the side, you're going to see the standard wheel on this is a 22-inch polished aluminum wheel. It's also going to include your continuously controlled dampening suspension. And that's just it's also called your adaptive suspension sometimes, and it's constantly adapting that suspension for your road conditions. And with this bigger wheel, you're going to have that nice suspension system that's going to give you a great ride with the vehicle. Also, your mirror cap does have a satin chrome finish here on the top with a high gloss finish on the bottom, and you're going to have your turn signal indicator in between, and that's really nice. So those approaching from the front or the side are going to know that you're wanting to turn. Also under here, you're going to see it does have the camera on both of these exterior mirrors, as well as the camera on the front and the back, because it's going to have your 360-degree camera. It's a split screen, so you can see your completely around the vehicle on one side and your front or backup camera on the other side, and then you can hit that camera button and see a full front or back camera. So that's really nice having that with this, and that's going to be standard equipment on these. Also, security approach lamp. That's going to light the ground beside the vehicle when you use your keyless entry as you approach to unlock it, or use the intelligent access, which we're going to talk about in just a little bit. Also, you're going to have your power heated glass, and it's going to have your auto dimming driver's side view mirror. And what that means is if those cars want to pass you with those bright lights, it's going to automatically dim that mirror. So that's a really nice feature as well for you. And then it does have your bliss with cross traffic alert. And I love this system. I think it should be standard on every vehicle. And basically the bliss means it's a blind spot information system from Ford. And the way that system works is if there's someone in your blind spot, it's going to put a light in the corner of that mirror and let you know it's not safe to go into that lane at that time. Also, as you're backing up, if someone's going to cross your path behind you, it's going to put a light in the mirror on the side that they're coming from, a message on the dash telling you if they're coming from the left or the right, in a series of tones that it's not safe to back up. Again, I love this system. The cross traffic alert really helps you out with this bigger vehicle as you're backing out of driveways and out of parking spaces and maybe at the grocery store or the mall or something like that. Also, this bliss system, the blind spot information system, does include your trailer. So if you have that trailer back there that you're towing, it's going to include the blind spot of the trailer as well, and that is new for 2018. So I think you'll find that to be a very valuable system that is going to be standard equipment on these. Also, you're going to have the auto fold mirrors here. These mirrors will automatically power in towards the glass so they don't get banged up in those parking lots and driveway and different places that you might have the vehicle. And what's great about it is that it works along with intelligent access. So let me demonstrate how that works. Intelligent access just allows you to be able to leave that key fob in your pocket. When you walk up, put your hands in the door handle, it's going to unlock the vehicle. Also put the security approach lamp down on the ground. And if the mirror is folded in, it's going to fold that out as well. And then when you get out of the vehicle and you go ahead and lock it by pressing the ridges on any of the doors, it's going to lock the vehicle up and auto fold that mirror towards the glass. So I love how that works. Nice big mirrors, and folding in really helps out as well. And it's a nice luxury feature just on top of that. You do have keypad here on the pillar, and it's an invisible keypad. What's great about that is you can use your own special code if you want to be able to access a vehicle if you have the keys on you, which means you can leave the keys inside, lock the vehicle up using the keypad, and enter and exit that way. Or if maybe you head out to the vehicle and don't realize that it's locked and you don't have the keys on you, you still need to just grab something out of it, you can use a special keypad to not only be able to unlock the vehicle but also pop the lift gate and everything by using the keypad here. So I think you'll like that. And then also it's going to come with remote start. So that way you can remote start the vehicle from anywhere or within proximity, I should say, using the keyless entry. So again, you don't have to get the key fob out of your pocket, but if you want to, you can lock and unlock the vehicle using the remote too. And that's a great feature. So when you do unlock it with the remote, it's going to automatically fold the mirror out. When you lock it, it's going to automatically fold it in as well. So that's really nice because in some of the vehicles, on some of the Lincolns, when you get in it, that's when the mirror comes out. And this one, it's when you unlock the vehicle. So that's really nice as well. It does have your power deployable running boards here on the side. They are body colored on the lower part with a nice chrome accent on the upper part there. What I like about the powered deployable running boards is when you open the door up, those running boards come down sometimes a little bit lower than most of your running boards. And another great benefit is when you do shut the door, it looks really nice. It tucks them up underneath, protects the top of those running boards from that mud, ice, different things from the road conditions collecting on top of those running boards like some of the vehicles have. So, and it just looks real sharp on the vehicle when it's tucked under there too. It just makes it look like it's just kind of a nice accent to the bottom part of the vehicle. Notice the platinum lettering down here as well. And then around the vehicle too, you're going to notice some nice luxury accents like the satin chrome finish here on your body colored door handles, the nice chrome finish that goes across and around the outside. So you're going to see that as we get to the back of it as well. It kind of just wraps around the vehicle, kind of like you used to see on the Flex there. And also your chrome roof rack rails up here as well, they're going to be included. Now this is going to come standard, the Platinums, with the cargo package. And one feature on the cargo package is going to be the black crossbars as well. So if you want to put that luggage up there, then you can do that. It's going to come standard with that cargo package. And also privacy glass in these back windows just keeps it cooler for everyone in the second and third row, as well give you a little bit of privacy in that back rear cargo window as well. So some great features here on the side of the vehicle that really give it that nice luxury feel. Now as we move to the back, you're going to see the body color rear spoiler up here, also rear defrost with rear wiper, and you're going to see the nice black appliques that come down on the back pillars back here. That chrome accent we talked about that wraps around from the belt line there, that completely goes from the front to around the outside here in the back. Looks real nice. You do have the satin chrome applique back here with the Expedition in there. And what's great about that is it's not just kind of open in there. You actually can feel some different lines. So a nice luxury finish to the Expedition wording back there. Has your rear view camera with reverse sensing. Of course, that rear view camera does finish out the 360-degree cameras with those 4 cameras on the front, the sides, and the back. And the sensing is going to also alert you as you're backing up if anybody is behind you back there. Also, don't forget the LED tail lights. So completely LED around the vehicle. So LED tail lights, LED backup lights as well, and your turn signal indicators. So all LEDs back here. You do have the Platinum wording on the back liftgate. Also, it does have a molded in black finish here on top of the bumper, and that just protects it from dropping anything on there, so that way you don't break up the paint on the bumper there. Also, this bumper cover back here on the lower part is going to be a satin chrome finish as well. And you'll see there is a cover right here too. This is a removal cover. It does come standard with your tow package with your Class 4 receiver hitch with 4-pin and 7-pin wiring. And I like that this cover you see in a lot of luxury vehicles, so that way you don't worry about your shins getting banged up. Also looks real nice on the vehicle when you're not using that tow package. If you need to take that off to get to your tow hitch, you just 2 little screws, you turn them, and that removes off of there, and you can stow that away inside. So a real nice look to it. Now this glass does pop separate from the liftgate. If you want to just get into the back of that glass, you just press the button just to the right of the rear view camera, and it's going to go ahead and release it for you, and then you just go ahead and open it. Struts over here to help it keep up, to stay up into place, and as well as when you lower it down. So you can put those last items in the top, especially if you have the regular length and you have things really packed into there and you just need to put the last couple things in there, you can do that, or just access it real quickly by opening up that lift gate. So as you'll see, don't really have to slam it down. It shuts into place perfectly there. Power lift gate as well, so you can use the button under here where the latch would be. You can also use your remote, or you can use your foot. It does have the hands-free lift gate for 2018, so just give it a kick in the middle and back up, and it's going to work. That tow package does not get in the way, so there are sensors on both sides of that, so that way it knows that you're wanting to open that lift gate up. So in here you can see there's going to be some differences between the regular length and your max. Your max, this is where you're going to see the difference. The seat is going to be the same place. You're just going to have more cargo room back here. It depends on if you have the regular length or that max length. You're also going to come standard with the rear cargo mat, and it is carpeted on one side, kind of an all-weather coating on the other, and your mats are going to be different sizes, again depending on if you have the regular length or you have that max length. So in this case it is in here. It's nice and easy to remove. In fact, we're going to take it out because I want to demonstrate something about the cargo management system. So that cargo package comes with those the crossbars up there, but also comes with this cargo management system in here. Whether you have the regular length or the max, you're going to get this management system. In the past, you had to have that extended length to be able to get this cargo management or the shelf divider system. For the Expedition 2018, it's going to come with the cargo package regardless of the length of your vehicle. So let me demonstrate how this works. One of the things I like is that you can pull this up here, and then it'll lay down for you, or kind of stay up for you, I should say, so that way you can get access into this lower compartment down in here. So the left side kind of gives you some storage compartment to put some smaller items in. You'll see that the cargo netting is in there. We'll talk about that in just a second, but also you could put that cover from your hitch down in there as well. It's a good place to store it, and it doesn't take up the rest of the cargo room in there. To the right of that is where you're going to see your jack. So that way you can easily access your jack without having to be underneath the vehicle or anywhere or anything. It's all positioned right there, easy easy to get to for you. So what you'll notice is when I need to get into that the shelf actually hinges up. It stays in the position, and maybe just because it's brand new that it stays up without having to hold it up. Hopefully it'll stay like that for you regardless for you. So also then you can bring this shelf up. Oh, and let me show you, I was talking about the cargo netting earlier. There's hooks on both sides over here. You can flip those down, and there's also loops on the bottom. So you can pull those loops out. That's for position to put the cargo netting across there. And you can put that over there, put all those small items in there that would normally roll around in the cargo area. It contains them within that cargo netting and make it real nice and easy when you're not using it. You can either stow it underneath like we did with this particular vehicle, or over here on the left, there's a little compartment. You can put that cargo netting over there, as well as any other small belongings over there too. These hooks that we have out here are going to be utilized for the shelving or the cargo management system. What's great is you can pull this up, and it kind of gives you a divider. So if you have that max length, it becomes a divider for you. So you can either leave it on the top one. It gives you a little bit of room underneath it. If you have something kind of skinny that you can go underneath there, you can. Or you can put it on the top one, and then it's going to go completely against the floor down there. So on the extended length, it becomes a divider. For this one, it actually more of a container. It contains things in there and allow you to put those things in there, those belongings, because they're not going to fall out of it when you open up the lift gate. You can also swing it then up into position, creating a shelf. And again, if you have that extended length, you put it on the first hook. I think if the seats are up, you could actually, because these seats will recline, if you have them more upright, you can use it on the back one and giving you a little bit more room there. But either way, you put it there, creates a shelving system, kind of an organizer. So if you have a lot of bags and everything, if you load them up, sometimes they shift and fall out when you open up the lift gate. Well, this gives you a way to be able to put some of the bags under there, put some other stuff on top, and they're more stable for you when you're packing up your vehicle. So a great cargo organizer is part of that cargo package that's going to be standard on all your Platinums. Now the Expeditions have been rear independent suspension since 2003. What's great about that is it gives you a great ride. So you have that rear independent suspension taking care of all those potholes and those different things in the road condition, giving you a great ride. Also gives those in the third row seat some actual leg room. So even adults can sit in that third row seat because of that. But then also another benefit that you're going to have for that is you're going to be able to fold the seat flat into the floor. So what's great about this particular one is that you do have the buttons over here, so you do have the power fold seats. You have a button for the left and for the right, or you can pick both. Now there's the 20% side, a 40% side, so if you don't need to use all of it, someone that wants to sit back there, you still have that flexibility for that. So we're going to go ahead and demonstrate by pressing both. And you're going to see those fold flat. You also notice those headrests. I don't have to pull any straps on those. They're going to automatically fold down, and then as they go down into position there. So that comes in real handy for you. Also, you're going to see a switch over here for those second row seats, because sometimes you need to have something really long in there. You need to fold those down as well. And those also going to be folded down left, right, or both. And so that's really nice with that. And so if you have the bench seat, which is standard equipment, you're going to be able to lay it down as well as the right side seat. And so either way, because that seat is going to be a 40-20-40, which we'll get to when we get to the inside. Or if you have the buckets, it'll fold both of those down. So we'll hit both buttons, and you're going to see that those seats are going to then fold flat into the floor as well. So giving you a flat load level from the back of this clear up to those front seats. So if you have that max length, you're going to be able to put that big 8-foot sheet of plywood in there, and it's going to fit perfectly, allowing you to kind of bring some things home from the hardware store if you really need to. Now moving to the interior, you have two different color interiors that are available for you. Now what you're seeing with this vehicle is that soft ceramic. So you're going to see as you look across the dash some nice black accents here. You're going to have the nice stitching on the armrest, the top part of your doors I should say, as well as across your dash. And then your armrests are going to be that soft ceramic color here, and they're going to be really nice as well. And then across your dash too is going to be your black. So your black dash, you're going to have a little different finish all around those vents as well. So I love the finish on that, kind of a titanium finish to them that I think you'll like around those vents. And then even on the doors, you're going to have some nice accents that are specific to your Platinum Edition. And then you're going to also see the quilted doors. So hopefully get a close-up of that so you can see the door inserts are going to be quilted as well. They're going to be ebony on these. So you're going to have that leather trim in there as well for you. And then you're going to see the wood grain. It's an open pore wood grain, unique accents here for your Platinum Editions on this console here. So a real nice finish to it for these door compartments. buttons here and the instrument panel itself. Also, your seating surfaces, you're going to be quilted as well. So there's premium leather seats that are an upgrade for your when you get to the Platinum. So the first and second row are going to be premium leather with the quilted bolsters. So it just looks real sharp on this particular vehicle. Your third row will also get the vinyl, which all the seats in the third row are going to be vinyl, but on the Platinum Edition, they're going to have quilted bolsters as well before that. So you have a more premium leather, or vinyl, I should say, in that third row seat. Now, if you go with the ebony interior, everything where you see the ceramic pretty much is going to be the ebony. So it's going to be total ebony interior here, including your armrest and your seats in the instrument panel. So a real nice finish and look to the interior, and a real nice high premium look to it as well. In fact, a lot of people feel like that when you go to Platinum, you almost have close to what a Lincoln Navigator would be. I would beg to differ that, but you're getting real close there. So that's a really nice look here to the interior of the vehicle. Now let's talk about these front seats a little bit more. You get these front bucket seats with the big wide console. They're dual power seats that also have multi-contoured seats. So they have the active motion within these seats as standard equipment on your Platinum Edition. So they're going to have the massaging seat features for the backrest as well as the seat cushion. So real nice upgrade when you go to the Platinum, getting that as an availability for you. Heated and cooled seats for the driver and front passenger up here as well. Second row is going to come standard with your 40-20-40 split bench seat there. Those two outside seats are going to get heated seats, and they're also going to get the power tilt and slide. And that's a class exclusive. Not only the vehicle has the tilt and slide like that, so you're going to have that in this vehicle as well. And so you're going to be able to slide that seat. What's great about that is you can put those car seats in those two outside seats, those boosters and such, and you don't have to take them out. They can stay in that latch system, and then you just hit the tip and slide, and it'll slide forward and let people get into the back seat if you want to. So that's really nice as well. We'll talk about some optional second row seating configuration here when we get to optional equipment. In the third row seat, also back there, is going to get a seats 3 back there, 60-40 split bench seat. And with some great features back there, they have a power slide or power recline for those seats there. So it's really nice. They're going to be on the sides of those panels there. Also, you're going to get 2 USB ports, one on each side for that. This does have that Sync Connect, so giving you those 2 USB ports. So even in the back seat, you don't really lose much because you get the power recline, you get the USB ports back there, and lots of leg room. So I think you'll really like it. Now, I did kind of overlook here in the back of the center console back here for the second row. You're going to get rear climate controls to be able to control that back there for the vents that are in the ceiling as well as down in the floor. Also, you're going to get those heated seats on those 2 outside seats, so you're going to control those back there. And you're going to get 2 USB ports as well as a 110 outlet for connectivity for those in the second row as well. Now here on the door, you're going to have your power windows, locks, mirror switches, including auto one touch for those front windows. Also, it does have the power fold switch there. And you're going to have driver memory for 3 different drivers. And for that driver, that's going to memorize the seat, the mirror, and your power tilt and telescoping steering wheel. It's electronically going to power that steering wheel up and down, forward and back. It's also going to control your power adjustable pedals. It's going to bring those pedals forward and back. So the memory will control all 4 of those features for those different drivers, up to 3 different drivers. And what's great about that is this does have the easy entry and exit seat. So when you get out of the vehicle, you shut it off, it's going to move the seat back and the steering wheel up, so make it a little bit easier to get out of the vehicle and get back in it. And then when you start the vehicle, it's going to move everything, all those settings we talked about, to the position of the last driver. If that's not you, just hit your number real quick and it's going to adjust everything on the fly. So love how that works. Now over here above the headlights, I want to kind of talk about that. You do have a switch here for those headrests. So the third row headrests, sometimes they're up and those kids leave them up like that, and maybe if you're backing up or want to be able to see through that glass, you want those headrests down, you just press that button and it's going to go ahead and lower those headrests down automatically. So that's a really nice feature to have there in the vehicle. And then you can open the rear lift gate as well with the other switch right there. So you don't have to get out. So if you pick up the kids from the ball game or that practice, you can just hit the button there. It's going to go ahead and open that lift gate so they can get in the back and go ahead and press it when they're done loading everything in, and it'll shut up for you as well. So don't have to get out of the vehicle to do that for you. So that's going to be real nice and handy. It does have your leather wrap heated steering wheel as well. It does have the Waldorf's leather wrapped here, so it's a nice upgrade for the steering wheel. You have your cruise control on the left side of the steering wheel. Don't forget it's the adaptive cruise control. On the right side, you're going to have some Bluetooth controls as well. And then 2 D-pads above those. The one here on the left is going to control all your productivity settings up there. And there's so many things that you can do with that productivity screen up there. We'll talk more about that in just a little bit. Also, on the right side D-pad, you're going to control your audio controls, the volume, your stations, and everything, so you can keep your hands right here on the steering wheel, which is going to be really nice for you. Now, it does have the push button start right there, as we mentioned, so when you get in the vehicle, you don't have to get the keys out to even start the vehicle, which is be a nice feature to have there for you. And for your climate control, it does have a dual zone auto climate control for the driver and front passenger up here. It's more of a tri-zone system because you're also going to get rear climate as well there, so that's going to be a nice system as well. Your heated and cooled seat buttons are right there, as well as your heated steering wheel buttons, so you don't have to go into this the screen. Which, let's talk about that next. Your audio sound system. It's a B&O audio sound system for you, so real nice audio sound, nice big speakers in the doors, as well as one up here on the dash. There's several in the back as well to really give you a nice quality sound in here. It's going to have AM, FM, CD player, Sirius XM satellite radio as well, HD radio capability too, and then it's going to have the Sync 3 system. That's that third generation voice enhanced recognition system where you can control your audio, your climate, and your phone, as well as your navigation through the touchscreen as well as through voice commands. So the navigation even has that new pinch and zoom capabilities, just like you'd see on your smartphone. Swipe technologies as well for your settings screen. So real nice and easy to use a system that I think you really like. And I do have a video on our how-to videos as well on how the Sync 3 system works as well. So you might want to check it out too, so you can get kind of a how-to on how that system works as well. And then you're going to see the buttons up here above that. That's going to be your hill descent mode. You have your traction if you need to shut that off to get a little bit better traction in that snow. You do have your lane keeping system. That's where you're going to activate and deactivate your lane keeping system right there for that. And then remember I mentioned you can turn off that auto start stop. There's the button for that. You just press it real quick, pretty easily, and it deactivates it for that trip. And then you do have the camera button there where you click that to see the different views for your front and your backup camera and your 360-degree camera. So real nice in how that works. You do have a PowerPoint over here, and then let's talk about some other connectivities for you as well. Here we call it the media hub, and that's where you're going to see it says sync right there. You can open that up, just slide that forward, and it opens up to this nice media hub where you have 2 smart USB ports to be able to charge your phones. But you also have a wireless charging pad for those Android, the newer iPhones and such, to be able to just put that on that back there, and it'll charge your phone while you're driving, so you don't have to get any kind of cords out. So that's going to be really nice as well to be able to stay connected right there. Also up here on the overhead console, or the mirror I should say, you do have auto dimming rear view mirror as standard equipment. Also you do have on the visor garage door openers for 3 different garage doors using that HomeLink system. And then on the overhead console, you do have a little compartment for sunglasses. You can put those up there. Also another nice little mirror that comes down, so you can see the kids in the back with the little mirror right there that comes down as well, and I like how that looks. And then you get standard equipment is a panoramic vista roof with the power sunshade. So that's really nice. You can open that up. It has the power sunshade, so if you just want to open up the sunshade and leave the glass shut, you can do that as well. Or you can go ahead and open up the moonroof and open up that front glass up there and give you some nice open air feel as well on your trip. So that's going to be nice for you as well. Talk about the console here a little bit more. You do have the rotary shift dialer, or the rotary dial shifter here for you to be able to just turn that. You've seen that on the Fusion and some of the other vehicles. It's on the Expedition, so that works really nicely there for you. The plus and minus is that select shift for you. So if you want to go in that sport mode, or in this case it's that manual mode is what they call it, you can put it in that manual mode and you can shift it up and down using the plus and minus right there below that. And then you see your drive modes. For your 4-wheel drive system, this is where you're going to see that. You have your 2 high, your 4 auto, but then you have your selectable driving modes. You can put it in that wet snow, there's several different driving modes out there, and also give you the really nice drive modes for comfort as well, and the normal mode, so you can just shift those easily within those, and you're going to see that show up on your screen when you shift into those different drive modes for you as well. And then you're going to see your buttons there for your active park assist, so you want to find that parallel parking spot, and keep in mind it will find a left or right parallel parking spaces for you, so it helps you find those spots as well as not just steer it as well for you. And then you can shut off your active park assist as you're backing up. So if you're backing up the trailer, you can easily just press that button and it'll stop beeping at you, because you know you're backing up to a trailer, you don't always need that. And then to the right you're going to see is the compartment where the cup holders are going to be at. So you can open that door up
You have your 2 cup holders here. You'll notice in there too is going to have the ambient lighting. Ambient lighting will light up those cup holders, the footwells, the door handles as well. You can change the different colors on that through your Sync 3 screen, and that's going to be a really nice convenience for you. Now let's talk about the console. Console is big. Lots of room in here. There is a tray in there where you can put coins and different things in there, smaller items. It is removable. It'll slide as well. And then down there further, lots of compartment to put some bigger items in there. Probably could even put a laptop in there. And then there's a PowerPoint down there as well. So if you have that traditional PowerPoint, you can plug that in, and there's a slot right there that you can pull that cord through and being able to plug that in and not pinch that cord with the console cover here. So lots of things that are going to come standard with this. It does have also the Sync Connect, and Sync Connect allows you to stay connected to the vehicle using the Forward Pass app, and that's a free app that you download. It allows you to be able to do so many things with it. You can remotely find your vehicle, so if you're in that game and you come out and you can't remember where you parked, you can use the app to find your vehicle. You can unlock and lock your vehicle from anywhere, because it does have an embedded modem within the vehicle. Also can remote start your vehicle from anywhere, including scheduling remote start times. So if you want to schedule your vehicle to start up every day in the morning at 7:30, you can schedule that through the app to be able to do that, so just in case you forget in the morning. So all those are some great features in there. You can also see the service records of your vehicle, schedule service as well through that app, and you're going to get a lot of service reminders and different coupons and such. They're going to be given to you, pushed to you through that app as well. So I think you'll like that. And this is also going to come with the Wi-Fi hotspot. So you can connect up to 10 different devices to the vehicle's Wi-Fi hotspot and be able to connect those vehicles, so that way they don't need to use their data. It will require you to sign up for an unlimited data plan through AT&T, which is I think $20 a month for unlimited data. That you will need to do that, and but if you don't want to do that, if you don't want to spend the price on that connecting to it, because there are some unlimited plans out there anymore, you still get all the features from the Sync Connect with the app. You don't have to sign up for that to still get all those features. So I'd like to clarify that, because I've had people ask me that in some of my videos. So you're going to have that as well. Premium floor mats as well. They're going to be carpeted mats for the footwells for the front seats up here, as well as the mat that goes across the back seat back there too, and protecting that from different spills and different things like that. So again, everything I've talked about so far, we're still talking about standard equipment. So there are, I think I've covered almost everything on the vehicle that is going to be a standard on this. There's only a few little optional equipment. So let's talk about those next.
Now let's talk about a package that is available for you on the Platinum Edition, and that's the Heavy Duty Trailer Tow Package. This is going to be a great package for a lot of people. There's a lot of different options here for you, whether you're towing a camper or maybe you're even towing this behind a motorhome. This is going to be very valuable for you. Now this is available in either your regular length or your max length, and it's available in 2-wheel drive or 4-wheel drive. So pretty much it's available on any Expedition Platinum Edition. So now this vehicle, if you do get with a 4-wheel drive, it's going to come with that 2-speed automatic 4-wheel drive system with the neutral tow capabilities. So if you have that motorhome, you want to pull that Expedition behind it, make sure you get 4-wheel drive and you add this package, you're going to be set to go there. Also, this is going to get the 373 electronic limited slip rear differential. So that's really nice. It gives you that, it really helps out getting you the best towing capabilities to be able to tow those different trailers and give you the maximum amount of trailer towing that way. Also, you're going to get a bigger radiator, a heavy-duty engine radiator. So it's going to really handle everything that you might want to put in any kind of trailer you might want to pull behind this, giving you the maximum amount of towing capabilities and helping that engine stay cool in there and performing the best that it can. Also, it's going to come with the integrated trailer brake controller, and that allows you to be able to control that trailer by using the trailer brake controller without having to get any kind of aftermarket, because it's going to be integrated right into the dash. Also, it's going to have that Pro Trailer Backup Assist, and that allows you to be able to control that conventional trailer there, backing it up, instead of trying to figure out the steering wheel left or right to get it just right. And I don't know if you're like me, backing up my boat, I've had some issues. Always go the wrong way the first time, but this way you actually use the knob to control the trailer itself, backing it up, and it'll make you look like a pro there at that boat dock or in that RV campground. So I think you really like that. So again, this is a great package if you have something you want to tow, or maybe even maybe if you don't want the maximum trailer towing, but you want that capabilities of being able to use that Pro Trailer Backup Assist, or being able to pull this behind a camper. This is going to be a great package for you. Let's talk about some standalone options. There's 4 standalone options that are available on your Platinum Edition. One of them is the seating configuration for the second row. As we mentioned, it's going to come standard with the 40-20-40 split bench seat. If you want to, you can go with the bucket seats. Just like you're seeing with this particular vehicle, it's going to remove that little 20% seat in the middle, which little known fact, a lot of that middle seat actually will slide forward and back for you, especially if you have an infant. That is a good seating configuration to have. But if you don't want that in there, you want those kids to be able to go through the middle of those the console there, or the middle of those seats. This is a great configuration for you. Still going to get heated seats on those outside. They're going to be quilted as well. They're going to look just like this particular vehicle here. Also get that power tilt and slide as well as part of that. So that's all going to be included within that seating configuration. Also the rear headrest DVD players. These are really nice DVD players you're going to have on those headrests. A lot of people are liking these. We're ordering a lot of our vehicles. So that's individual players for those headrests, so you can watch in 2 different shows or movies, whatever it might be. You can hook up several different configurations to hook up different sources for your audio, or for your video I should say, as well as your audio. Even those gaming systems can hook up to those too. So if you have those Xboxes and the kids want to play them, you have the 110 outlet back there, you have your AV cables that you can plug in there, and they can play those video games if they want to on those trips. So keep that in mind, and that's a really nice addition for you as well. Also the reversible cargo mat. It is a mat, no matter if you get the extended length or you get the smaller one, they'll have a different size for those. It's going to go completely across the back there behind those 3rd row seats. And then when you have that capabilities, you can then turn it over. You have an all-weather on one side, carpet on the other. So it's a really nice option for you there in the back to keep your back of the vehicle clean. Also, you can get the floor liners. This particular vehicle does have the floor liners as well, and those are all-weather mats for the footwells for the front seats, as well as the mat that goes across the 2nd row seats. So that helps keep it nice and clean back there as well, especially during the winter time. I think you really like that one. That'd be a nice option for you as well. So that's all the standard as well as optional equipment that is available on the Platinum trim of the 2018 Ford Expedition. As you can see, a lot of things that are standard, as well as some nice optional equipment that's available for you as well. Now the warranties on these, there's a 3-year, 36,000-mile bumper-to-bumper warranty with a 5-year, 60,000-mile powertrain warranty and roadside assistance. So some great warranties that comes with it. It's a typical warranty you're seeing on all the other Ford vehicles. Now check out our website as well, McArthur.com. There in each one of our vehicles, you can check for availability, schedule a test drive, you can see pictures, as well as now a 360-degree walk around in each one of our vehicles. It's an inside as well as an outside VR experience on each one of our vehicles, so I think you'll find it nice and easy to be able to see, as well as nice and easy to be able to buy a car on our website too, because you're going to notice on all of our vehicles, a great internet price that's invoice minus rebate on a lot of our vehicles. Now you're going to see a lot of our in-stock units there, as well as our vehicles that are maybe in transit is what we call them. That means they're on their way here, they're not here yet, that we've ordered. Those you're going to be able to see as well. Of course, we won't have pictures of those yet because they're not in stock, but you can check those out on our website as well. If you'd like to order a vehicle, or maybe you want to locate a vehicle with some of the equipment we've talked about here, we'll do that for you as well and still give you that great internet price. That's just a great way to buy a vehicle anymore. Get a great internet price. You don't have to negotiate from a great dealership, so I think you'll really find it nice and easy for you. You can call or send us a text message at 785-378-5031, or you can call us toll free 1-800-874-6316. We also have chat service available on our website too. During business hours, it's one of our staff here that are at the store answering those questions that you might have, and they're very knowledgeable. They've been with me for a long time, so I think you're going to find it very easy for you, and they're going to be able to answer all the questions you might have. If you are on there after hours, we also do have somebody available as well that can answer all those, especially if you're having questions about navigating the website or some of that things. You can do that right there on the website too. So again, I think you'll find it very easy and friendly for you there. So again, thanks for watching this video. Hope you got a lot of information from it and your search for a new Expedition. Again, thank you for watching this 2018 Ford Expedition Platinum Edition. You're probably watching this on YouTube, and if you are, I have a special offer for you, and that's going to be free shipping to any of the 48 states outside of Alaska and Hawaii. That might be a little costly for us. Free shipping right to your door. So I think you'll find it real nice and easy. We have a lot of people that want to work with us, but because we're not local to them, they don't feel like it's really a feasible cost for them to be able to work with us. So we've thrown this out as an offer. Free shipping. We just ask you finance a vehicle with one of our lenders. So we do have some national lenders, as well as we have Ford and Lincoln, so we can get you some great rates for you and saving you some money. And most people will finance a vehicle, especially at this price anyway, so why not get it from a great dealership that knows their product? We can deliver it right to your door as well, do a lot of the paperwork by FedEx and by email and such, so I think you'll find it very easy to work with us and get to the car that you really want. Don't forget, we'll do anything in stock, as well as we can go look for a vehicle at another dealership and bring it in, or we can even order one from the factory as well. And a lot of our customers that watch these videos, usually that's what they do, because they like that certain package we talked about and a different optional equipment and certain colors and such, and that way they can customize that, order it from us, and have it shipped right to their door. So I think you'll find it very easy to work with us here as well. Also, if this is the first time watching one of our videos, I encourage you to hit that red subscribe button down below. That lets you get subscribed to our YouTube channel. So I think you'll like some of the content that we have there, as well as hit that notification bell. That notifies you the next time we have a new video uploaded to our YouTube channel. So I think you'll really find some of our content nice and friendly, some things that you'll really like there. And we have some Ford, Lincoln content, as well as we have Roush. We're a Roush dealership, so you're going to see some Roush videos, as well as some off-road truck. We like to do a lot of cool things with our aftermarket department on some cool off-road truck additions as well. So you're going to like all that stuff too. So also, if you could, real quick, hit that thumbs up. Lets other people know it's a good video that they need to watch. Really helps out the channel as well and helps out the video, and I'd really appreciate it. If you have any comments, put them down below. Even if you've already purchased a vehicle you're not going to buy from us, that's okay. If you have any questions about buying a vehicle, put them down in the comments. I do respond and read all of those, and we'll reply right back to you. I'm not just about selling a vehicle. I do want to help educate people. I like helping people out, and this is my way of being able to do that by putting these YouTube videos out there for you. So again, if you have any questions, please just reach out to me as well on Facebook or Twitter at Tim Bartz, and I can answer any questions you might have there as well. So again, thanks for watching this video, and I can't wait to see you on the next one.